Marquise a lot during training.
Yeah, you guys have been the privileged ones to be able to see it happen before it happened. So it was good to finally get it during the game. And man, he's so fast. I was just nervous we were going to run out of room, because we usually don't call that play that tight. The 50-yard line, Marquise can eat up 50 yards pretty quick. So it was good to finally get one. Yeah, I'm saying if we call that like on the -30, like I don't have to get it up and down as fast. I can still throw it just as far, like I can throw it further. But being on the 50-yard line going in, I mean, Marquise is going to get there in, it seems like 4 seconds. So just try to, we got the look we were looking for, and just try to get back there and let it go and let him run underneath it.
On that play, it looked like you had a play action and also a fake
Yeah.
as well. So at what point do you know you have the look you want and that he's open, right?
Before the snap, just kind of knowing where that safety was, and with Marquise's speed, I just got to, when I come off the fake, just make sure that they didn't change on the snap. But where that safety was before the snap, I had a good feeling that it was going to be there.
Is there something, you completed your first 9 passes, did that go pretty much according to script? Is that how it was all set up?
Not necessarily, because there were some third downs in there and stuff. So, their third down package is really tough, and we knew coming in that, they were going to show that pressure, and sometimes they bring it, sometimes they don't. That's the tough part of their package. And the first 2, they showed it and held it really long, but they weren't able to get out, like the one to Carlos that I threw. The guy who's covering him is in the A gap, and Carlos did a good job and got up the field. And then trying to remember the next one, I can't really remember. Maybe it was the one the touchdown to Carlos. But when they mug up in there and then they all fly out of there, it is harder on them to cover. So I think they're trying to just get you to think they're bringing pressure and try to get the ball out quick.
Is starting like that a relief to some extent?
Not a relief, because I know what we've been doing in practice every day. I know last week was kind of a funky deal with the turnovers and everything, but even with those turnovers, I thought we moved the ball fine. And I know with the work we put in every day, and I know how far we've come, and obviously we got a long way to go, because even with the few good drives that we had tonight, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a few missed opportunities we left out there too. So it wasn't a relief, because I knew as an offense that's who we were. We just really hadn't had the opportunity to get those sustained drives and move the ball down the field and then eventually score.
Along those lines, is there something different about the confidence that you get doing it in practice as opposed to doing it in preseason?
Yeah, for sure. I think, we'll go in and look at the tape and feel good about the plays we made, and also look at the tape and there's going to be some plays we miss. It's just how it goes every game. So I think you build on the positive and then, keep getting better at the plays that weren't so great, and, keep getting better every day in practice. I think that's the one thing that, I've felt the confidence grow each day, because we go out there and practice hard every day, and we get different looks, and we've gone against our defense now, and then we practice against Denver, and now to play a game against Minnesota, seeing a bunch of different looks and then just trying to react to those and just keep building on it. Well, we have a quick turnaround, so it'll be here before we know it. But we got to go back and review this film and get ready for Thursday night, and then before you know it, it's the regular season. So I think it's good to have gone out there and had some success and feel good about ourselves, and we just got to keep building on that. I think we can't look at this and say, all right, yeah, we're good. No, we got a long way to go. We have to go out there and when we watch the film, there's got to be fewer and fewer missed opportunities. Yeah, I mean, they're 2 different types of receivers, and the one thing that's great about Kyle is he has a vision for who he wants playing in his offense, and he's been able to piece those 2 guys together, and obviously with some of the parts that were already here with Carlos Hyde and things like that. So to have those 2 guys out there that I really trust and really believe in, that's obviously my biggest friend out there.
What was it like being on the sideline and watching Raheem?
Yeah, that was exciting. I felt really good for Raheem. He was a guy. He stays in Cleveland in the off season. So when we were back there, we got together and threw a few times. So to see him get an opportunity and take a screen, 90 yards, cutting back across the field, and we all know how fast he is. So to see it out there and then some of the runs that he had with the patience, breaking tackles, it was fun to watch him. Yeah, well, we talked about it, I think, a few days ago. Someone asked about Pierre, and I just said he's just so quarterback friendly. He knows how to run really good routes. He knows how to get open. He's physical. He uses his body, and he has strong hands. So, some of those catches weren't easy. They were definitely tough catches. I remember one across the middle off a play action pass with tight man coverage, and I think the one thing that I'm feeling right now is a lot of trust in really all those guys, but particularly Pierre and Marquise, because they've put the work in, and we go out every day and we grind, and so to have him and knowing that you can throw a short pass and that he's going to get up the field, and we always joke like Pierre's looking for somebody to run over. He's an angry guy, so to have a guy like that who's going to catch the ball and get up the field and make plays is always obviously a good thing.